When was the last time you failed? Maybe it was an exam, a job interview, or something you wanted but didn't get. We all know that sinking feeling, right? The feeling of shame and frustration. But what if we've been wrong about failure this whole time? What if failure isn't the opposite of success, but the path to it? First of all, failure teaches us what success cannot. I learned this when I failed my first interview to join an organization I really wanted. It was in my first semester of university. In my mind, this organization can help me achieve my dream job in the future. But once I sat down in front of the interviewer, my mind went blank, completely blank. I stuttered and paused a lot because I lack experience in interviewing. It's not a good thing at all, right? And as predicted, I didn't get in. Honestly, it really hurts my feelings. But then, that failure exposes my weaknesses in confidence, self-awareness, and preparation. But that's how I grow stronger from that experience. So, instead of fearing failure, we should learn from it. We should find something we can improve the next time we do it. After that rejection, I really wanted to quit, to just leave it all behind. But thank God I didn't. I tried again. And that's when I realized strength isn't built by winning. It's built by getting back up after falling. And every no, every rejection builds resilience. Failure isn't the end. It's the training ground for success. Before all that, I thought success meant perfection. But now, I see it differently. Success means progress. It means daring to try again, even after falling. So when I reapplied to the organization this year, I was calmer, I knew myself better, and I prepared the best I can. And finally, I got accepted. It's not because I was flawless, it's because I failed forward. So, fail forward is when I use my failure to learn and improve myself for the better change next time. So don't let failure define who you are, but let it refine who you are. Just like J.K. Rowling, who failed 12 times before Harry Potter became a global success. And if you watch Spider-Man, Spider-Andrew failed at saving his Gwen, but he succeeded in saving MJ in another universe. So they achieved success in the end because they learned from their past failure and were willing to try again. So here are the 3 things you should remember. Failure is your teacher. Failure is your strength, and failure is your guide to real success. Don't run from failure, but use it to step up your game. Because the people who truly succeed aren't the ones who never fall, but the ones who fail forward. My name is Jelita Nirwana. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Meiza, and today Are you tired of all the assignments, deadlines, and presentation we face in college? Honestly, I think most of us are. Being a student today isn't as simple as just going to school and studying. We're constantly juggling with academic tasks, group projects, organization activities, or sometimes even with personal problems. But here's the thing. In the middle of all of that pressure, we often forget something that's very important, which is ourselves. We keep pushing, we're telling ourselves to be productive, to do more, to never stop. But when was the last time you truly rested? Not because you had a free time, but because you needed it. That's why I believe we, as a college student, we need to understand about the importance of healing. Healing isn't just about taking a long vacation or going somewhere far away. Healing is about finding small ways to recharge your energy mentally and emotionally. And it can be as simple as just sleeping earlier, playing your game, watching your favorite movie, hanging out with your friends, or even just lying down in bed doing nothing for a while. Some people might say, you're wasting your time. But no, healing is not wasting time. Healing is what keeps us human. When we rest, we allow our mind to breathe. When we care for ourselves, we can study better, think clearer, and live happier. So my simple message is, we have to make healing as a schedule, not an afterthought. Because there is no point being busy all the time if it leaves you empty and running out. Being stressed doesn't mean that you are productive. Taking rest doesn't mean that you're weak. Because life is not just about finishing assignments, but it is about feeling alive while you do them. So let's normalizing rest. Let's start appreciating slow days. Stop glorifying stress as if it's a medal of success. Let's just sleep enough. Do whatever you want. Do something funny. Eat delicious food. Because in the end, achievement and grades matters, but your mental and emotional health matter most. So take that break. Laugh a little more. Sleep without guilt. Because healing is not something we have to earn, but it is something we deserve. Let's be happy, everyone. Thank you.
I've always loved sweet tea, chocolate, cake, iced tea, and so on. But one day, I saw a video on social media. It showed many young people being diagnosed with diabetes. That really made me think, if they can get sick that young, what about me? Hello everyone, my name is Salsabila Aulia Luthfi, and now let me ask you, how much sugar have you had today? From your drink, your snack, or your food? Do you really know how much sugar you are consuming? According to the World Health Organization, the safe limit is 4 tablespoons of sugar a day. But most people consume almost twice that amount, often without realizing it. Sugar hides everywhere, in bread, sauce, instant food, or healthy drink. Too much sugar doesn't just make weight gain, it leads to heart disease, to decay, and diabetes. And you know the worst part? Sugar is addictive. Every time we eat something sweet, our brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical, and we crave more. But here's the good news. You can take control from small habits, like reduce sugar in your coffee, drink more water, check nutrition label, and something like that. We don't have to quit completely, we just need to be aware and consistent. So, Remember these three things. First, too much sugar is dangerous. Second, change can start from small habits. And the third, our body deserves to be cared. In conclusion, a healthy life starts with small choices. Let's choose to be kind to our body and let's prove that we can stay sweet without too much sugar. Thank you.
So, hello everyone. Let me introduce you. My name is Fauzy. In here, I want you imagine you are walking to some place, and then in the middle of the road, you saw some trash scattered everywhere in the sidewalk that you use. That's really disgusting, right? So littering is, especially in a public facility, it is common problem that we often found around us. When we see someone someone littering, it shows that there are lack of awareness about keeping the environment clean. We see trash almost scattered every day in some place that you might familiar with, like sidewalk, maybe part of campus, or maybe your neighborhood, or maybe bus stops or train station. So to solve this problem, we need both awareness, also action. The government can help us to adding more trash bin around the public facilities. And we, as a citizen, we must have responsibility towards our trash by throwing trash properly in the trash bin. And by we doing that, we keeping our environment clean and comfortable for everyone. So my message here is, let's be responsible toward our environment by making it clean and comfortable to use by everyone. I think that's it. Thank you. See you next time.